Hey guys and gals, boys and girls, everybody watching from your respective places on the internet. Welcome to the channel today, the daily random vlog. Today is, yes, another new day, obviously, because it's not yesterday and it's not yet tomorrow. I am completely without something to vlog today. I don't know what I could cover today that isn't the same as every other day. This happens when, how do you put it? I guess it could happen to people who aren't low income, but being that I can't afford to go anywhere, get out and do much, it ends up feeling like the same day, day after day after day. So it's up to those of us feeling that day after day syndrome to try and find something new or something different to do every day. Now, if you're a 9-to-5er, I'm not a worker by any means. You guys know that I'm on Ontario disability, which means I can't work. Trust me, it's a long story, and if I tried to get into it, it's a painful story. But anyways, if you're a 9-to-5er, you have something that you're doing every day, something that fills your day. Sometimes some of you guys that are 9-to-5ers don't have any time for yourselves every day. You're out working for other people or someone else all the time. And for that, I feel your pain. You guys who are putting out the hard work to make the money to survive in this world deserve some time to go and do some fun stuff. And it's tough because in order to do fun stuff, you need money. In order to have money, you have to work. And then when you're working, you have no time for fun stuff. So where does it end? Really, where does it end? Anyways, enough about those things that kind of get people down. Let's talk about something a little bit more alarming. Alarming, yes. Facebook, I got an email from Facebook yesterday, and it turned out it actually wasn't Facebook. You guys really got to watch these internet scams these days. People are getting so clever, so creative in ways to dupe you out of your personal information. It seems more important to them than anything else. Not exactly sure, but I'm going to take a stab at this. When they get your personal information, they can then access your different various accounts, which may be linked to credit card numbers, or further personal information in which they can use to access those credit card informations or different online things. This particular scam, I already deleted the email without even thinking about it, and I wish I hadn't because I would want to show you guys what it looked like. But it gives you a number code and says somebody is asked for authorization to reset your password. Now, it's no good to them unless they have your email, access to your email. Right? So they can send you the email. It's up to you to recognize the scam. So what they do is there's a button you can click that says if you didn't authorize this request, click this button. You click on the button, it then asks you to enter your email and your password for your Facebook. If you do that, you could very well be giving somebody who has nothing to do with Facebook all your personal information to access your Facebook, and then it starts from there. It's not even technically a hack. That's just duping gullible people. Know better, know these responses, know your web addresses and stuff. Like if you click on the link they provide so you can go and enter your information in their site, check those web addresses, check for authenticity, and if you have a doubt, just don't do it. Right? Don't do it. Don't fall for these internet scams. Right? You guys work very hard for your money. You work very hard for the things that you own, and if you're not a worker, then perhaps you value those things, right? It's your stuff. Why should anybody else have access to it? So know better. Don't fall for these internet scams because those internet scams are just out to harm people. Learn and avoid. I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date as I see them through my emails or various things, and I will pass on this knowledge to you. I'll do my best. So here's something new I can show you guys. You guys know this wall. This is my wall of things either sent or donated or given to me by subscribers, fans, or people associated with my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, see that's bad transmitter placement because you can't see the worldofrcparts.com flyer. Those guys are pretty good. They got a lot of cool stuff on their site. Check them out. They're a retailer, an online retailer. And then there's from Bill, B&C Ultimate RC. Bill, I don't know where you are these days, but I haven't seen a video on you in forever. I haven't heard from you in forever. Dude, I miss our chats. Where you been? Do you guys know where B&C Ultimate RC is? Get him back online. He makes some good videos. very entertaining, and I miss his content. So Bill, come on buddy, get back online. And then there's South Coast Hobbies, who has donated this for the next project build, and I did find out it is a Team Losi Graphite XXS. So all I really got to do before I get started in this is like clean everything up, obviously. But these front steering spindles are weird. With Traxxas, there's an actual bearing carrier, and with these, bearings are sitting outside, and there's nowhere for them to go. So some more research is needed to get that Graphite XXX up and running. But that is going to be one heck of a ride. But yeah, main reason I'm showing you guys all this is I rearranged a bit. I think I like it better this way. Clifford's got his own little cubby. I don't know if he's going to fit in there with the body on. I still don't know if I'm going to leave. This is just lattice work from the crawler course. Oh, hi Megas. And put it there as an additional shelf. But yeah, that's about the only part I'm not satisfied with. Ooh, here's something positive. I know I'm just going right random today, but that's my job. I got my first Christmas card of the year. Yay! It is from my neighbor, Betty. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Betty, 2017. She's given me a card every single year that I've been here. Most of my neighbors. So pretty cool. Pretty awesome to have that community Christmas, Merry Christmas celebration. You're not a celebration, but you know, that joy of finding those Christmas cards or giving those Christmas cards is really cool. Yeah, I've got things charged up. I will get out this afternoon at some point, but I don't know if I'm gonna film it, video it. It's gonna end up being dark by the time I get out, so most likely not, unless I think of somewhere I can go and get a nice night crawl. But lighting, right? Lighting's always an issue. Which is another thing, I would like some feedback from you guys. Do you find that my videos have been showing a lot of the same stuff over and over? Do you find that the Random Andrew channel is using the same music too often? You won't find that in the last week or so, because it was pointed out to me that yes, some of the same songs are used a bit. So I started going and looking for additional music on the YouTube library. So let me know, touch base with me. Let me know if you think we could use something different, or if you have something in mind you would like to go do with the Random Andrew channel. I've been putting off going out for an urban crawl or an RC run for like the past 3 or 4 hours in the hopes that once I put out the shout out that somebody would message and say, let me charge up the batteries, I'll come out with you. But I failed to hear back from anybody so far tonight, so it looks like I'm going on a solo urban crawl. I have the iPhone hooked up to the charger on the Gorilla Pod, and hopefully I'm gonna try and get a couple of just some decent rolling shots, mix it with some music, and maybe I'll have a decent little night rolling, urban crawling kind of video for you guys. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Now that, my friends, is one muddy summit. And as the best look that it's got for it. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. That's a summit that looks like it's had a lot of fun this evening. And even though it was really, really hard to record out there because it's dark, iPhone, night image capture, one-handed driving, I could throw 1,000,001 excuses at it. Look at that nice big clump of mud. There you go. Fresh St. Thomas mud right there. Straight for you guys. But yeah, does anybody who's filmed any or tried to film any RC stuff by themselves while holding onto the transmitter rather than putting it on a tripod knows that it's fairly complicated. And when it comes to the iPhone, I'm using this guy right here. And it's a GorillaPod with a dollar store phone holder piece up top that's been broken a few times. Is it broken again? No, it's just loose. And that there gives me the access to be able to walk and film something, trying to track with it, but it's very hard to do. It's not easy. I'm not very coordinated tonight, but I have a feeling the footage shall turn out fine, as I haven't had a view at it yet. I'm going to get on powering this thing down, and then we'll close out the vlog. Of course, you guys know I keep body clips on chains. Cool look, plus it keeps you from losing your clips easily. They can still be lost, and of all people, I'm usually the one that can lose them. There was my fan, my Xbox fan running off of a 2S cell that I made. My red underglow light, also running off of, well, equivalent voltage, but it's a 6-cell nickel metal. My taillights run off of the receiver power. And then my headlights and my bumper lights run off of this. Oh my goodness, guys, it's a mess of spaghetti wire under here, so like, I still have to try and figure out how to organize all of that. Somehow, some way, someday, I'll figure it out. So it is nice to have all those lights and be able to light up the truck at nighttime. But it's a pain to deal with all of these wires. And just kind of an update on this underfoil. It is holding up rather well. I was expecting a little bit of peeling action with the moisture and everything, but so far, so good. And I apologize if you guys can hear that wind noise in the background, but hey, it happens. So for these lights, so this would be the lead for my roof lights right here, and the lead for my bumper lights. I've taken 2 female servo connectors and wired them into one J-plug, and it works. That 2S battery pack will run those 8 LEDs nice and bright without chance of burning them out with too much power. That needs to be washed. That has to be unplugged. There. Put it over here to be washed, and then I can undo these. Put my batteries in storage and clean Clifford up for the night. Always feel a little bit more positive after getting out and taking Clifford for a good rip through the mud. And like I said before, it's so hard to film one-handed and RC one-handed sometimes, to try and keep the shot smooth, in frame, with this phone in focus. Which, so many reasons why I want to say what I'm about to say. Bear with me on this one, okay? And not just to do with the camera stuff. More things to show you guys are what's needed. The Random Andrew channel needs either some kind of backing, some kind of funding, or some kind of sponsorship to be able to keep bringing you guys new things. Okay, like I have to be pretty damn creative to keep the Clifford videos different. So it's not just always the same truck doing the same things over and over, and that's going to happen sooner or later. I fear that it already kind of is happening a little bit. So that's why I'm trying to change things up, try a little more night videos with the lights on the truck. And, you know, like along the idea of sponsorship or some kind of funding, we could get more trucks to show you guys, because I'm sure there's a butt ton of trucks out there that you guys would love to see, and love to see through the Random Andrew channel, bringing it and presenting it to you guys the way we can do so. Comprehensive reviews of products and everything. Like, this is the kind of stuff I love doing. I used to write vaporizer, like vape products. I've even written a review for this guy right here. There's no batteries in it, but it's the Smock Cube 2. And Wake and Vape used to send me stuff. I'd write, what were they, like a couple 1,000-word reviews? And, you know, they were good enough reviews that I was actually getting paid for it. So if you ever want to read any of that, I think on their blog page, wakeandvape.com, some of my old material that I used to write used to be there. But before I go all ADHD, the other thing being the funding for better camera equipment, or like a sponsorship from somebody who retails cameras, where we can go in and show all the different stuff they can provide for people. I know these are a lot of things for larger YouTubers, and maybe that day might come eventually. But I'm finding it difficult at this point to really get these things to upgrade the channel to, to add to the wow factor. Better sound, better video, more trucks, more variety. Perhaps in time these things shall come. But end of the night, end of the vlog, end of the video just about. So thank you guys for sticking with me this far in the video. It's a challenge some days, but you know, I try not to let you guys down. I try to keep the content happening, try and keep it original, at least to the random status. So thanks. I appreciate your guys' support. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night. This vlog's over.